Hello, everyone. Our next session will be a panel of experts discussing digital transformation in and around laboratories. My name is Maya Golds. I'm from CSols, and welcome to our session. For today's session, if you have any questions at any point, please use the question tab in Whova. We will try to get through as many questions as we can. There's also a chat feature that you can use to make comments, but if you have any questions, please use the question tab. Keep an eye out for polls as well. We'll be selecting a random attendee who is active in the chat and poll and Q&A to win a prize. So please don't be shy. Our panel today will be moderated by Lisa Richards, the Director of Data and Analytics at CSols, and she'll be leading the discussion with our wonderful panelists, Kevin, Giovanni, and Vivek. All right, take it away.
Okay, great. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining us. We're really excited to have a panel as part of this year's summit. It's our first annual, so we appreciate you joining in. And we also thank our panelists for giving us their time today. In order to get started, I'm actually going to ask each of the panelists to introduce themselves. The topic today is digital transformation, and the summit's focus is on the future of laboratory data. So as you introduce yourselves, please include kind of the touch points that you have with those areas in your work today. So Kevin, we'll go ahead and get started with you.
Thank you, Lisa, and thank you everyone for your time and attention this afternoon. I know we're all busy. Time's important, and I'll start by asking you to make sure that you give us questions that keep us focused on the topics most valuable to you as we lead this discussion. I am the Vice President of Corporate Development for Protein Metrics, which is a member of the Dotmatics family of 11 companies. In that role, I'm looking at new technologies to enable new capabilities for our software in the laboratories. Our current software focuses on protein characterization, both at the proteomics level as well as the therapeutics level. My background includes leadership in commercial and product roles for SaaS-based LIMS and ELN products, a company called Core Informatics, where I was Chief Commercial Officer, acquired by Thermo Fisher as part of their digital transformation program. Prior to that, I was with small companies that were acquired by larger corporations, most recently Biovia, which is part of Dassault Systems, and prior to that, some of the earlier ELN and small molecule chemical registration systems. And finally, my background is chemistry, small molecule chemistry, although my career has spanned genomics, proteomics, and more recently, cell and gene therapeutics. Very briefly, talking about digital transformation, when you hear about all of the different products that I've been part of, it just begs the question is, how are these products working together? Are we enabling scientists to be more effective together in collaboration as a result of the efforts of these individual areas? So we've spent 30 years in the life science world building up excellent solutions, which we now refer to usually as silos, because those solutions did not connect to each other. And so the real goal today is to talk to you and to talk to our partners about how are we connecting that data, how are we connecting the processes to enable both more efficient and effective planning and execution of experimentation in the laboratory, but probably most critically, and my colleague Giovanni will address this, is how do we contextualize that data, generate clean data that can be used to be fed into machine learning and AI programs.
Excellent. Thank you so much. That you just summed up the entire panel discussion perfectly, so I appreciate that. I would love to just get started, but let's go through the introductions first before we start. So Giovanni, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Sure. Just a sound check. Can you hear me still?
Yes.
Excellent. So my name is Giovanni Nisato. Today I'm here representing the Pistoia Alliance, where I work as project manager for the Fair Implementation Project. I'm an independent consultant. I've been working for about 25 years in different industries. I started off as a PhD in physics, worked in national labs in the US, large corporation, central R&D, type things in Europe, and also R&D on-demand type organizations, and I've seen quite a few things. So my role today, and for those of you that do not know what the Pistoia Alliance is the Pistoia Alliance is a pre-competitive alliance of pharma vendors and academics, and really the purpose is to accelerate innovation through collaboration. And in this framework, I'm leading the FAIR implementation project. And just to keep it short and to Lisa's point, FAIR stands for the principle of findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable. And the way towards the implementation of those principles, one stumbles on the concept of digital transformation. So it's trying to make things data fair is a way to enable digital transformation. So I think that's one of the connecting points with the panel today.
Okay, great. Thank you. And Vivek, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, thank you. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, so my name is Vivek Rena, and I'm the tech lead in